So, what was it like inside Procter & Gamble as Greenpeace protesters staged a daring daylight stunt Tuesday? Well, tonight we have the first eyewitness account of the 9 men and women getting to work. 9 on Your Side reporter Tom McKee is live with this new information tonight. Tom?
Well, Clyde, we tracked down a man who was working for a vendor on the 12th floor of that north tower behind me here on Tuesday when all of a sudden he saw people showing up that he'd never seen before. Shanette Sonar did not realize it at the time, but he was a witness to an urban assault on corporate America. Chetan Sonar tells 9 on Your Side tonight he was working with 2 colleagues on the 12th floor of the North Tower when all of a sudden he saw 2 men and a woman show up dressed in maintenance clothing. But he said what stood out was the fact that they had wires and cables for cleaning windows and ropes hanging on their bodies. At first he thought they were window washers, but it quickly became apparent that this was not the case. Sonar called P&G Security, which arrived quickly to investigate, but he and his colleagues were not asked to leave. Instead, they continued to work at their desks as the chaos unfolded just outside their windows. That's why Cincinnati Police, the FBI, and American Financial Security are planning a security summit for businesses in the region.
We want them to have a plan that they've practiced, that they've shared with their employees, not just their security folks, but their employees as well.
American Financial, whose employees are in Great American Tower at Queen City Square, is providing expertise because its security team is headed by former Cincinnati police officers.
Well, it's not really a wake-up call for us because we have spent years in developing plans for security and for protection of our properties and our employees going back before 9/11.
The goal is for companies to share their plans with workers and police to try and prevent problems or handle them if they do occur. Now, P&G, of course, has tightened up its security already. Those 9 protesters are charged with burglary and vandalism. But Chief Blackwell says the investigation isn't over. They're still looking at the 2 photographers on board a helicopter owned by Stratus Helicopters who photographed this from the air on Tuesday. Owner Steve Paquette tells me that Greenpeace, though, duped him before that flight actually took off. Tom McKee, 9 on Your Side, live downtown.